right? In about week 45, you would have recovered about 200% of that initial purchase. And by 60 weeks, you would have recovered anywhere up to 350. So anywhere between 300 to 350% of that initial purchase that you purchased. So if you know what compounding is, so compounding is basically profit over profit. It's different to simple, right? So compounding is that as your weeks go, that amount is then compounding rather than just the initial purchase, right? So that's how it compounds to up to 350%. So in this example of $10,000, in the first week, you would have received $250 return. So this is all USD, yeah? We're talking USD here. So in the first week, if you had purchased a training package of 10,000 US dollars, you would have in the first week received $250, right? Because in the previous slide, it's between 2 and 3%. So on average, even if you had to take it at 2.5, that works out to 250. So in week 2, it would have been 250 plus that little bit of the compounding. And in week 3, it would have been that plus more compounding, and that's how it grows. And so by week 29 or 28 or 30, thereabouts, you would have recovered your $10,000 of your initial purchase. And in week 45, you would have received about 20,000. And in week 60, you would have got up to about 35,000 there. Now, I don't know, definitely banks don't give you that much. We had some shares in IAG, which was formerly NRMA, and we've had that for close to about maybe 15 years. And we had about 2,000 shares there, and it never went to more than 10,000 in about 15 years. Just last week, so we'll get rid of it, because if I had to put it over here, I would get 250 every week. Yeah. But sitting in IAG, in NRMA, it's not just doing anything. So we sold that, and we're going to do something with it, with Validus. So payments and withdrawals. You can withdraw once a week, or you get paid on the Tuesday. You can withdraw. There's a withdrawal fee of 5% over there, and the processing time is usually 48 hours. But we have found that it usually within a day you get paid, and of course you can get paid with your choice of whatever you want, and then they transfer that to cash, and then you can spend it. Rosalind and myself, we have a Wirex Visa card. So we transfer whatever we make there, we transfer it onto the Wirex Visa card, and then we just use the Visa card for shopping, for fuel, or whatever else it is. And so the rest, you could just let it go all the way to 60 weeks and let it compound. So this is just a roadmap for Validus. The pre-launch was in 2021. A lot of the people, some of them sitting down here, all went to actually Dubai, and when I didn't go. We were very new at that time, but some of you went to Dubai and had a lovely time there, met with the founders, and had a splendid time there in 2021. In 2022, we had the new headquarters in Dubai in March. That's when it was launched. And then they did all the rank announcements and the different, there was software upgrades, there was all of that. In 2023, they're going to have the accelerator program, more full compensation plans, automation, product enhancement, metaverse integration. In 2024, they're expected to have over 1 million members and close to $1 billion in revenue. Well, in one year, they've already hit $100 million. So I think in 2024, they could quite easily hit $1 billion in revenue. And then 2025, 2026, now we spent some time with the founders, and they have envisioned what the roadmap looks like for the next 10 years. And it's been great. So the way they have structured this, it is very strategic, right? So how many of you here do trading? Any of you trade? So last year I spent $5,000 last year on a trading course, right? Because we saw this ad keep coming up every time we were watching something on YouTube, or this ad kept popping up, and we thought, oh well, you know what, let's give this a go. And so I literally paid $4,995 and joined this trading academy, and I had a 2-day seminar on learning how to trade. And then, so they give you all the platform, they give you all the algorithms, they tell you, but ultimately it's your decision, right? And it became so complicated because you have to understand, you have to understand buying and selling, you got to understand the cycles of the trade, you got to understand history, you got to understand breakdown or break high, you got to understand the candles, you got to understand so many things, right? After 3 months I gave up because that was a waste of $5,000. And during the course, all they did was promote the next level, and they said, for $15,000, you'll be in a really select group, and you'll have one-on-one coaching, and then for $30,000, you'll be like just a group of 5. And for $75,000, the owner and the people literally take your hand and show you how to trade. Right? So you'll be in this inner circle. And it was all promoting all of that. So over here, Validus does the trading for you. Now when you purchase that package, you can learn how to trade, but Validus does that for you. And we saw on the previous slide, you'll get back 2 to 3% on a daily basis, right? And that's good enough for me. But I will leave the rest of the bonuses and everything else to Ismail, because he's great at this. He's been around for a very long time. Since this organization started, it's only a year old. But he's great. He's doing some wonderful work, mentoring a lot of people, and building a huge business. And so without wasting any more time, we'll call Smart to do our presentation on the bonuses.
Thank you very much. So that was the half of the presentation, and I'll do the other half. Who is here for the first time to see me here for the first time? I thought I'm famous, but I'm not. Okay, thank you.
Not yet.
Thank you for coming. Not yet, yes. So now the second part of the presentation. First part, you already understood that in Validus we will learn how to trade, and the trading part Validus will do for us. So they will trade for us, and they will give us 2 to 3% every week. Very simple. We are learning, and they will trade, and they will give us back 2 to 3% loyalty weekly rewards that you can redeem them either in Bitcoin, either in your USD, and then you transfer to your bank account Australian dollar. The second part is that after you will be involved, I think the laptop, maybe the battery here. Okay, now we are okay. So the second part is after you be the member of Validus and you start sharing this opportunity. When you start sharing is after you learn a little bit. So first make your account, get used to your account, know what is dashboard, how to log in, log out, password, and then understand the wallets, then understand the funds, how to add funds, and then understand the crypto wallet. So all of this after you understand. So don't go straight away and share with people, but first understand and then start sharing. The simple way of sharing is bring them to these meetings. That's it. Invite them for this, tell them there is an opportunity. I don't know too much about that, but I just started and I want you to come and have a look. And then we will present for you. You invite, we present, let them decide. So second part is when you start sharing, you start building a network. You start building your own network, your own group, and together you learning about Validus and together also getting the 2 to 3% from Validus, okay? So now when you start sharing, thank you for listening. Okay. Now there is 5 type of income from the network, earnings from the network. So the first income is your own package, that's already discussed, 2 to 3% every week. And now there is another 5 type of income when you start building your network. By the way, this is optional. If you don't want to build network, no problem at all. A lot of people, they make their own accounts, left, right, they make their own accounts every week. It's a type of saving also. So $100 every week, you can make a new account, and it's like you saving and you build your own network. So direct sales, bonus, and then network bonus, matrix, and then renewal, and passive 30. We'll explain, and sometime maybe you will not understand at the first, but at least you get idea. Later on you will understand very much, and then one day you also will be presenting here. So 10% is when you share to a friend, and then he also decides to make an account. He will come to your right, whatever package you will purchase, company will compensate you 10% of that package. And remember, you're not taking from your friend's package, company is giving you. The friend's package stays as it is, 100%, company is giving you. And then you get another friend, you put him on the left, whatever package he purchased, company compensate you with 10%. That's called direct bonus, very simple. And now you build a network. Then those 2 friends bring 2, who bring 2, who bring 2. You get some people on the right, some people on the left. And you get 10% every week of your less line, or less leg, or weaker leg, they call it. So as example here, let's say example in 1 week, 200,000 volume points, 1 VP, 1 volume point is $1, US dollar. So 200,000 US dollar packages on the right came in 1 week. And it possible, happened. And then 100,000 volume points came on the left. People who brought people who brought people. You get 10% of the left side. And this is just an example. Can be with 1,000, with 100. And then team renewal, every time when your friend will renew their package, sometimes they buy 100, they want to buy 500, then they want to buy 5,000, you get 10% again, team renewal package. And after 14 months, when the package will end, they will get full the package, then they will renew again, you get again the bonus. This is team renewal. And then matrix is if you purchase a package of 5,000 and then bring 15,000 under you direct sponsor, then your account become matrix. Then you will be in the matrix 3 of the company. Matrix 3 of 3 with 3 with 3 with 3 goes till level 12, and every person comes under you. In matrix, you will get $1 per day. And in matrix, the company will bring people, those who qualify for matrix, under you. You will understand this later also. And then passive 30 is that every bonus from the network, not from your package, from your network, every compensation plan bonus that you get from the company, you get 70% of that paid immediately, you can cash them out, and 30% will be passive income. Company will give you little by little every month, 10% every month of that one. And then when you build your network, then you start getting position recognition from the company, meaning you are building, so company will recognize you in the events, will congratulate you, and will reward you also. Out of your commissions, out of your bonuses, out of your package, you get some rewards from the company. So Jade, 5,000 on the right, 5,000 on the left, you are Jade. First step, first rank. We have 8 education packages and 8 level of ranking, so both 8. And then Sapphire is when 20,000 on the right, 20,000 VP. 1 VP is $1, 20,000 US dollar on the right, 20,000 US dollar on the left. Can be in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, no limit. Then you become Sapphire. And as Sapphire, company will give you reward, Apple Watch. And then Ruby, 80,000 on the right, 80,000 on the left. Company will give you the newest Apple phone model. And then when you have 250,000 on the right, 250,000 US dollar on the left, or VP on the left, then 2 rubies. So now the structure should be built proper. You should have 2 qualified people under you as a ruby. Then company will give you the laptop. So that is a little bit change after. So we'll give you MacBook Pro for Emerald. And then Diamond, it's here when 750,000 on the right, 750,000 on the left. you become diamond with 2 emeralds under you, then company will give you the holiday, paid holiday retreat. And there is more ranks, so when you are blue diamond, company now will give you a bar, gold bar, which is equal to 20,000 US dollars. And then that's blue diamond. And black diamond, you get the Rolex watch. Before was the cars, but because purchasing cars is very difficult, you have to wait for 1 year, 2 years. That's why company changed into different reward, but equal price of those cars that they were giving. So black diamond, you get Rolex watch equal to 50,000 US dollars. And then crown diamond, you get real car, Lamborghini, you choose the color also. 8 million, 3 black diamonds, you get. So right now, in diamond position, there is about 35 people already here. 35 normal people like me and you came here for the first time, didn't understand, but made a decision. And they joined Validus. Someone joined January, February, March, then they build a team. Left, right, they are diamond, 35 people out of 200,000. And then about 24 are in blue diamond position and 3 are in black diamond position. And for crown, those very soon is going to be also someone going to crown. And then in 1.5 years from today, if we all build together, left, right, all of us can be in the crown position. It's possible. It is possible. And then that is the presentation. Now, you understood very well. In Validus, we learn about trading, we purchase the courses, and then we also can build a network. We bring some people, we share, we bring them to the events, we bring them to the Zoom calls, and the rewards will be as you see in there. It is possible and it is easy. Here you are not alone, there is full system, there is events, there is upline, there is downline, there is other teams. We help each other. So you can build the team slowly, and you can become one of the leaders of this company. What you need to do is make a decision, join the company, and then after that, make a plan with your upline, together make the plan, and then after the plan, start doing it. And after you begin, progress. And after you progress, you will achieve. You'll be here. That's very step by step, simple, and you will be here. Thank you very much for coming. So we have a story to share, right? Okay. So thank you very much. Now we will hear a very
Guys, can you all please give it to our 2 presenters? Like what Brother Ishmael was saying, if your why is clear, then how is easy.
Yes.
Okay. I want to share a success story. Success, as with most things, starts with attitude. When you're struggling, a small burst of inspiration can make a huge difference. Things work out best for those who make the best how things work out. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. In my experience, there is only one motivation, and that is desire. No reason or principle contain it or stand against it. Excuse me. Example, sports. Sports are about those incredible moments where sheer human will and desire overcome the odds. These are the moments we remember. Age is no barrier. It's limitation you put on your mind. A trophy carries dust, but memories last forever. Alone we can do little, together we can do much. Talent wins games, but network and intelligence wins championships. Teamwork begins by building trust. It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed. A big why. I want to share this little story of a big why of a little girl. She became a state champion at the age of 12 and went on to winning back-to-back at the age of 15 after the challenges that she faced due to COVID. Gentlemen, she is kind and helping others always. Her why is her team spirit, parents, coach, and spirituality. This is the reason we embarked on this journey to give her the best life can offer. Her Helping others is always a big thing to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the proud parents of this little 12-year-old girl who's now 15, and she's the state champion, and she's here with us today. Israel? So she was the state champion at the age of 12, and she became the state champion with her team this year. They were there last week in Tasmania, and she still holds it. So we are very proud of her.
Wow.
Leave you with a thought. The principle is competing against yourself. It's about self-improvement, about being better than you were day before. Thank you, and God bless for being here.
Thank you very much. Now that's it. Before we go, we need some testimonials. So sapphire, rubies, if we have, we can come here in front and just share in 1 minute your journey with Validus. Jade also. Jade can come through. Is that you?
Hi, my name is Azad Khan. I've been with Validus for about 3 months now. I joined in November when I was introduced, but I was, like she was smiling, skeptical. There's so many scams, so many fear, unknown. However, in June, we decided to go to Sydney and see ourselves. And it blows out of our mind to see people that we know, local, just normal, and they are up there. Timothy is one of them that go up there and give us a speech, and I was crying. Because this gentleman talks from his heart. Why? Well, I have a business, I'm doing cleaning business, and that is really long hours. And problem with workers, problem with management, problems after problems, and there's no rest. When you think that you own a business, actually no, you are a servant of the stock. So, Validus opens a new door, and this is the most easiest network. $50. You go for lunch, it's done. You go to the toilet, the money's finished. $50, 2%, even 2% weekly, it's a huge amount. And imagine if $50, $500. So I think this is the best network scheme I've been into. In 2 months, I recovered my money. I put in more than what I could afford. I took a loan from my mother, and I went for the next metrics.
Very well.
My name is Meliane. I'm a full-timer. I've been joined this company 5 months now, and I'm one of the supplier. My story is that I've been praying for this opportunity for so many years. In the last 10 years, my husband had been sick, and his job, he's been there for more than 20 years. So end up the company let him go after 20 years, and I'm the only one working. So I'm working as from home as a family daycare. So I'm still under other company, and we've been struggle financially. So last 5 months, I've been blessed that someone called me and introduced me this Validus. And it's helped me a lot financially with my family. And it's a blessing that the Validus changed my life and my family. So I already opened 8 accounts for my, 10 accounts, 8 for my grandkids, and for me and my husband. So I want to leave my legacy behind for my grandkids and my children, that they never go through what I've been through in life.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
My name is Neeraj Kumar. I have been in Validus only since February, end of February. I was very fortunate to have been introduced by this opportunity from the only diamond in Melbourne, Mr. Shafi. And because I worked for about tax office for the last 10 years, so I know accounting, and so I understand the numbers game very well. So I had no questions. I immediately said yes to it, and with his mentorship, we did the initial bit, and I was very fortunate to be one of the few people to go to Dubai. It was a fully paid trip by the company, and where we met the founders, and it was there for the launch of the company in Dubai. And after seeing the vision meeting the owners of the company, when I came back, I immediately put money for metrics, and now I'm making money every week.
Very good.
Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Joe. Every time I had money through my savings or inheritance or anything, I always thought of multiplying my money. In the past 10 years or so, I have went into several business ventures where I have never even multiplied to 100% of it. I've always lost money through fish and chips and things like that, and I had to work so much in it, up to 90 hours a week. And when I sold my shop and counted everything, I never even recovered my money. I joined Validus through my friend Neeraj Kumar, who is also an accountant. I've known him for 10 years. And on one occasion, I went to one of these meetings, and I wasn't meaning to attend the meeting. I was actually there for him to do my tax returns. But in those 10 minutes, what I saw, and I've known him personally, this guy will never put 10 cents where he loses. So I just blindly just followed that because I know him really too well. So
That's his motivation.
And then I also saw the genuine people who were a part of that meeting. There is a gentleman here, Fadi Baba, and he was there, and many other people were there who I could see were genuine people with families. So I had a great faith in these people. And I have 3 matrices now, and I'm already reaping great rewards weekly. So I'm really looking forward to.
Well,
Yeah, hi, you've heard from me enough. I'm not going to stand here and take credit for having reached Sapphire. It's all Rosalind's hard work. I just tag along. So it's Rosalind's hard work that we have reached Sapphire. Look, we were introduced to this business, like I said, in February. Ever since, we haven't looked back. I've not heard of one person ever say that they didn't get paid or they didn't get paid correctly. So every Tuesday we do get paid, and on Fridays we get paid the network bonuses. That's been great. So since Feb, we're in September now, and none of them have mentioned as to how big the network is, but just to say that how this thing can exponentially just grow. Between Feb and now in September, Rosalind has almost 1,100 people in her network.
wow.
Almost 1,100 people in her network. In that network, we've got rubies, we've got sapphires, we've got jades. We are soon to be to go on to becoming rubies as well. Close enough, but yeah, there's a bit of work to do, but we'll get to ruby soon. And so yeah, it has been great for us.
Very good.
It's been a blessing.
And the last my story is Imam Ismail. I should tell at the beginning, but my story is I am Imam for the Muslim community here in Dandenong, and I lead the prayers in the mosque. I was introduced to Validus directly from the top leaders in November. Me, Ghazan, Osman, Zubair, Albion, and Abdullah. We all made account $1,000, just a phone call, WhatsApp, 2 minutes. We said that's it, how to put the money we put in. And then we didn't look at the accounts at all until May. Then in May we came to a Zoom call, and then directly from top leaders and Fadi Baba, and also he showed us where now the company is. At that time was only 20,000 members when we joined. And then we start becoming active in June, July. So now we have about 100 people in our team, and this is just beginning. We're just getting started. And our packages, 60 weeks course, will end January. So our packages will end before all of you guys. Okay, thank you very much. That's it. And now you go back to the person who invited you, and next week again we will have here. So we bring more people. Every person bring 1 or 2 along. We fill up this room. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.